on here with you, though.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of The Tea here at MilSpouse Conversations. We're so excited to have you guys today and to get into some interesting conversations. I'm excited about this one. I'm curious about this one. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, USAA, for bringing another week of The Tea. Go ahead and scan the QR code whenever it pops up here, and it'll take you to the resource page, the MilSpouse resource page, where you can learn a whole plethora of information that you may need today, tomorrow, or maybe a year from now, but it's good knowledge to have. Thank you, USAA, for sponsoring MilSpouse Conversations.
Right, you never know when you may need it, right?
You never know. You might got to pull that little thought. I remember on USAA, they said.
Yes, and you know what? We actually have an article up about USA right now on our website that is dealing with information about the furlough.
Okay.
Or the government, not the furlough, but the government shutdown that we are in right now. Right. Which, brings me to the question, Grace, because, we have to have our hot topic.
Yes. What's our hot topic?
We have a couple. I have a couple.
Let's rapid fire them.
So the Bad Bunny performance.
Okay.
For the Super Bowl. What's your thought? Should this be? Because I feel like it's becoming political when I'm like, it's the halftime of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I think it's unfortunate because that's just like the climate that the US is in right now. Like every little thing is a controversy. Every little thing is political. Every little thing is like just emotions are just high strung right now. And these like simple little things are just being, in my opinion, blown out of proportion. I mean, is it really that big of a deal? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. And the whole like, have an American, blah, blah, blah. Like, let's get to geography class first and then let's talk again. It just irks me a little bit that we're just throwing stuff out there without the knowledge behind it.
But you know what? Talking about geography, I think everyone in the United States of America really needs a geography lesson, including myself, because you know what? I'm gonna say this, Grace.
Yes.
The game show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Does that even come on anymore?
I don't know if it's on, but I know the show.
But I have had conversations with my children. My youngest is a high school senior. And we're talking about a state, and I'm like, dang, where is that? I have to think, like, wait a minute, what part of the U.S. is that state in? Or what is the capital?
Oh, yeah, don't ask me capitals. Like, I probably won't know that.
Right, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But for our viewers watching, chat with us. We love to hear your thoughts. Go ahead, chat with us in the comments. But are you ready to get into our main topic?
Yes. Great. Oh, wait, I thought we had multiple hot topics. That was it?
Oh, you know what?
Let's do one more.
Oh. What was it? Well, the government shutdown.
Oh, okay. My thoughts on it? It sucks.
We haven't missed a paycheck yet.
No, we haven't. And this isn't the first time that it's shut down either. And so I think, again, with this whole like high-strung feelings thing, it is a very serious situation. And people are going to be affected if they can't get it together before this next paycheck. Right? That's the facts. However, the news has blown it to this huge thing like it's never happened before. I mean, we've gone through several already in the past. And so I don't know why is it bigger now? Is it because of the political tension that there is? This isn't the first government shutdown.
No. So, and this one right now, we're in day 7. Hold on, let me refresh my computer because yes, y'all, I do watch it. We're day 7, 11th hour, 14th minute, and 14 seconds of the government shutdown. Actually, no, I take that back. Someone just opened my front door. Should I be concerned?
I mean, are there people in your home that could be opening your front doors?
Hold on. I'm just like, who is opening my door?
In the meantime, I'm going to do some little research real quick and see how many. Comment, and let us know what you think about all of this mess. Is it affecting you? Is it not affecting you? Do you have friends or family that it's affecting? Okay. I just want the last like 10 years. Okay, so the government's most recent shutdown from December 2018 to January 2019 was the longest in history, timing out at 35 days. So we're freaking out here. It's in the news. It's crazy. It's this big thing. This is the most I've ever heard it, for me personally, it be like broadcasted. And you said day 7. And so
day 7.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting for me. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that it's shining light on it so more people are aware that this happens, and how it affects families, military families, government employees, federal employees, all these people.
And I'm not even going to say with the air traffic controllers, because I'm a little nervous. I am flying today. If y'all are in the Facebook group, in our private Facebook group, you may have seen my post where I realized that I had a flight today, like right after the show. I'm not packed.
Crazy. I don't know how you live like that.
But no, I have been following this shutdown. The previous ones, I honestly didn't pay that much attention to it, but I think it was maybe where I was in my life at that time. Whereas now I'm like, wait a minute, what is really going on? How is this impacting my family? I care about everyone, but my family, like, how is this going to impact my family?
Yeah. And I mean, it's an important thing to, I think, just to bring awareness to. But I also think don't panic before, we still have some time. I mean, prepare. There's a difference between preparing and panicking, right? Like, prepare, but don't panic because we still have some time.
We shall see. We shall see.
Yes. All right. Let's move to our main topic.
What is our main topic, Grace?
Go ahead. You named it so perfectly. Say it, Sybil.
Girl, it was your idea.
My idea. What? I don't know about that. Hold on. I gotta bring up the exact words you used because it was perfect. Hold on. Pause 1 second. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta find it. Oh no, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, forget it. We're talking about rank. But you said it so perfect about who brings the paycheck and where does the stress fall? How did you say it?
Girl, look, that was combined. That title was combining like the whole show. So we were talking about who pays the bill. So Grace sent me, y'all, look, we like to have fun, okay? Like, we come here, we have a good time. This also, like, let me go ahead and give a little plug about our events, right? Like,
yes.
Our show, we're not uptight on the show. We're not uptight at our events either. Hey, we'll be actually in a few days on the 23rd of October, as a matter of fact, here in DC. We're going to be talking about fear. We'll probably be discussing it just like this, but we'll be on stage together with our mics. They're going to come out to the audience like, so tell us what you think.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. So because what you sent me, Grace, I'm just based off what you sent, we're going to start there.
Okay.
It was, if you are picking up food for yourself and some friends, co-workers, and then additional folks begin asking you to bring them something back.
Yes.
Do you get your money back?
I thought we were doing that as a hot topic. I didn't know it was the main topic. Oh.
Girl,
I thought it was a hot topic. Okay, I'm ready. Well, that goes with rank and who's stressed. But anyways, okay.
Was that not your main topic?
No, that was my hot topic. But then
did you have something else for a main topic today?
I'm lost in the sauce, but we're good. We're going to talk about that. I was on a whole nother topic, but okay.
Okay, what topic?
No, we're not switching. We're going with what we're doing. All
well,
right.
that topic, the other part of that topic is our military spouse tea.
Oh, see, I switched it up. Okay, we're good.
Oh,
all right,
you know
so we're
what,
going to talk
Grace,
about...
Do I need to kick you off today?
No, well, I mean, if you want to do a solo show.
No.
Okay, let's get it together. I'm going to focus. I need to focus
Yes,
today.
yes, Grace. You need to focus.
That's hilarious. Okay, so we're talking about when you're going to work or you're going somewhere and you're like, say you're very nice and you're saying, hey, I'm stopping at Starbucks. Would you like a drink? Right? You're texting one specific person and they give you an order. Okay. Now this person has also told Sally and Joe that you're stopping at Starbucks. And so now you have 3 people that you're buying for. You do it anyways. You go to Starbucks, you pay the tab, you bring it in, and someone's like, oh, thank you. That's it. There's no, here's the money. How much do I owe you? Nothing. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to let you slide the first time, but the second time, where's my money? With tax.
With tax.
I want my money. The only time, okay, don't judge me, Grace. The only time that I have willfully taken donuts and coffee into my coworkers. Okay, my last in-person job, this was a few years ago, I used to stop and pick up donuts and coffee for the entire office every time I was late. So that was 4 times a week. I was always late for work.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
So I wasn't expecting you to offer me any money then, but I mean, Grace, if you call me or text me on my way to work and ask to bring you some, I want my money back.
Yeah.
Pay me back.
I think too, like if you were, so say the person that I had asked is like a really good friend, right? I probably would just like put it on my tab. That's fine. But now if this person asks 2 other people who I'm not close with, I expect my money back. But like, how do you approach that? How do you say it? Do you just say,
girl, give me my money back. Here's your donut, here's your coffee, and your total. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'd be like, here you go, it was $4.95. Here you go, it was blah blah blah. Here you go, it was this much money. And like, at what point, I guess, like, if to the viewers, if you were in the situation, like, and you're uncomfortable with that, at what point do you step out of that uncomfortableness and finally say something? Like, are you one to just let it slide multiple times? Are you the shy person? What are we doing? And if that happened to you one time, would you offer again? Or would you never offer again?
I would never offer again.
No?
No. Don't ask me to bring nothing. Shoot, no. I mean, that's even like, because part of the promotion for this talk, I also mentioned about going out to lunch or dinner with a group of people.
Right.
So Grace, let me ask you this question, because I hate this. I hate going out with a group of people. The check comes. Now, I know maybe some places the waiter will ask, is this a separate check? But a lot of places I dine out at, it's like if it's a group of 4 or more or 6 or more, it's automatically on one check. Okay. But I'm going to tell you, I hate that. Because are you falling asleep on me, Grace? Grace, did you freeze? Like, what's going on? Like, your eyes. Hello? Wait a minute. Grace, I'm going to take a screenshot of this because you look like you just fell asleep during the show. Hold on. Oh, there you go. You know what? I took a screenshot and I am going to say Grace fell asleep on me talking during the show.
Gosh, no, it did me dirty. I'm like, I'm here, I'm talking. Oh no. I even messaged like, I'm here.
No, it was like, it's like you froze like this.
That is
You
so
were
weird.
asleep. Oh my goodness gracious. Grace fell asleep on me.
That's hilarious. Now I'm awake. Okay, continue with your question.
Okay. So you're out to eat, you're with a group of people, the check comes. What do you do?
It's one check for everybody?
It's one check for everybody.
Well, everybody tends, at least in the groups that I've been, everybody tends to like be really awkward and just kind of look around, and I hate it. It drives me nuts. And so I pay on my card. And the reason why I do it is because if it's a big amount, I also know that I'm going to get big points. And so I will gladly take it, pay it. Know I'm going to get my points and my money back somehow.
Oh, Grace, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you right here because one of our viewers had to say, Grace was asleep. Thank you.
That is so embarrassing, you guys. I was not asleep. My internet went out. Oh my gosh. No, but I'll cover the tab, and honestly, I'll be like, hey, like, I'm going to pass this receipt, find yours and Venmo me, find yours and PayPal me, and we'll do it that way. If the restaurant is very adamant that they can't split the check, I'll always be like, hey, can you separate it out for us? Make sure to tell them in the very beginning, hey, we want separate checks. But if they're adamant it's going to be one tab, I'll cover it. Depending on the group, if I know these are like good people, then I absolutely don't have a problem. Now, if these are people who I'm not quite sure that they'll pay me back, then I'll probably look around awkwardly too.
Okay. See, look, let me tell you. I got a story for you.
Okay.
This was the same job that I used to that I used to take donuts in because I was late all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first started at this particular company, I was there, it was maybe my second week. We're like, oh, we're all going out to lunch. Now, this was years ago. So I'm like, okay, this was before Venmo, all of that that I'm aware of anyway. So we went to lunch. I ordered a hamburger, fries, and a Coke because I had like $25 in my purse. So my lunch with tip, under $20. That's what I had planned for. Everyone else ordered, I should have known. They ordered, and it was in Maryland, they ordered crab cakes, baked potato. They even ordered desserts. So the check came. The waiter came. She's like, oh, is this separate or together? They were like, oh, it's all on one check. We're just going to split it evenly. My $12 lunch.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't compare in price.
And I'm like, whoa. They all had cash. I did not. I did put it on the credit card. I'm like, okay, I'll just put it on my credit card. Everyone give me money.
Yeah.
Only problem with that was my husband got the notification. And he's like, what? I saw the text later that day. I didn't know.
Yeah.
But he's asking me, like, where did you go out to lunch at? And I'm like, oh, dude. When I got home, I was like, oh, no, I have the money.
Yeah.
But it still didn't even add up.
No, you didn't get the full amount.
I didn't get the full amount back.
And I think people are stingy like that. They'll be like, oh, well, here's a 20 or here's a whatever, instead of really looking at what it is. And it's just an awkward situation, honestly, because it's money and you're looking around. But I think you need to fully be prepared to pay your meal plus tip plus tax. Like, that's just all included. Oh, look, you fell asleep now, Sybil.
Did he freeze? Did I freeze?
You froze all.
Oh, See, am I
That
back?
is so funny. But you're back. You came back really fast.
Okay.
But yeah, you just have to be prepared to pay your full meal and don't rely on someone else to step up. Like, I think it's just weird. Like, why are you waiting? I don't know. It's just awkward. Always try to get separate checks from the jump if you can, you know? Or if you can't and it's gonna be on one check and you don't really know how it's gonna sway, maybe don't go crazy on your meal. Like, don't be buying like an extra margarita and a cheesecake. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it on the lower end of the tab if you know that it's gonna come back all together. And the whole split evenly thing, I hate that. It drives me crazy. Like, I'm not gonna pick up your $5, $6, $7. Like, I really don't want to, and neither should I have to. You know, I don't really get that.
Yeah, no, I don't mean either. Now, if I go out with a friend, I'll pick up the tab sometimes, not all the time. Oh, girl, I got you this time.
Yeah.
They may get me next time, or if they don't get me, that's fine too. I'm not buying your lunch looking for you to reciprocate
Right.
my lunch. I'm buying your lunch or your dinner or your drink, whatever, because I want to, because I appreciate our
for sure.
So that's all about it. All right, we got to get into our other segment.
Yeah, we do.
But I actually have a segue into your segment, Grace.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
You should be.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. It's Sybil here, and today we have the topic of what do we do when our kids are not home. So today I have a special guest, my daughter Helen, the youngest one. What? Tell the people about yourself. Like, how old are you? What's your, what do you like to do?
Hey, y'all.
Anyways,
it's coming.
So basically today, guys, we are going to be talking about what I do when my kids are not here. When my kids are not here,
She takes a nap.
I like to drink a margarita with salt and eat lasagna.
What? Girl.
And that's all for today, guys. We're going to be back on Wednesday or Thursday and tap in to the October events. And do you guys have anything else to say? Is there any who's always on your life? What's her name? Not Miss Julie.
Grace.
Yeah. I was like, I had the dot. Grace, do you have anything else to say?
Okay, go ahead. Do Miss Grace. What would she say to that?
She'll be like, no, I don't have anything right now. But I do have to add on that I found this nice little bowl. So.
That was hilarious. First off, the voice change, okay? Did you hear the voice change between Sybil and me? That was one. And two, I don't even know if I've ever talked about a bowl, okay? But you know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna talk about a cup. Just because she thought I wanted to talk about a bowl. I'm gonna talk about a cup. I want to talk about mushrooms, and it's not really there ain't no way, but it's about trends. I want to tell you that 3 years ago when I moved into this house, I wanted to decorate with mushrooms, and everybody thought it was crazy, and they're like, ew, mushrooms are gross. Why do you want to decorate with mushroom decor? Let me tell you that over the past 2 years, mushrooms have been trending, and it gets me so mad because you want to decorate a certain way, and then no one likes it, and then all of a sudden, someone famous is like, ooh, I love mushrooms, and then it's a whole trend, and then there's all that decor. That being said, don't settle on something that you don't want because it's going to trend and it's going to fall and then it's going to trend and it's going to fall. Make sure it's something that you actually love and that you are going to continue on with, because the stores won't have it forever. So pick your theme with what you want, not with trends, because trends come and go. And that's my There Ain't No Way for today.
That was funny, Grace.
It was hilarious. It was so funny.
What is your real There Ain't No Way today?
No, my real There Ain't No Way is Albertsons is actually something I've talked about before. But I know with like government shutdown, checks are going to be tough, budget's going to be tough, and there are a lot of food banks out there for food insecurity. But I also want to say that there are grocery stores out there that have discounts for military specifically. So coming up on the 15th, which is when we're supposed to get our check, you can get a 15% discount at Albertsons. Sprouts does a 10% discount on Wednesdays. So just if you are going to grocery stores, remember, even if you don't want to, pull out that military ID and ask for that military discount, because every penny counts right now.
Yes. Even restaurants.
Yes, everywhere that you're going. If you're going to a coffee shop, if you're like, oh, I want to splurge on a coffee, go for it and ask for that military discount. I think a lot of people they feel a little weird about it, which is like a whole nother topic. But I mean, you have it, you might as well use it, right?
Right. I asked for my military discount.
Yeah, I forget a lot of times, but I'm like, oh, discount.
I'm like, oh, do you have a military discount?
Yeah.
The only thing they can say is no. Like, that's the worst they can say to you. No.
That's right.
It's like, okay, thank you.
And it helps. It really does. My girls, we went boot shopping for cowgirl boots for them. And I was like, oh, do you do military? Girl, it took off like $32 from their boots. I was like, yes, absolutely. So it's nice to ask.
Yeah. You never know unless you ask. I mean, even one of my college kids, when she goes shopping or out to eat, she asked for her military discount, and I won't call any names, but even when she goes out to certain little hot spots in town, she pulls out her military ID and they let her in for free.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, I'm not even pulling it out for that. I just it's right there in the front of her wallet. She takes it out. She's like, hey, I didn't have to pay a cover charge. Okay.
Nice.
I'm like, I ain't mad at you, girl. I'm mad at you. That's less money you calling me for. All right. What are we doing next?
Your segment.
Oh, I don't want to do my segment today.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Grace, because I am stressing out, right? I'm really not. I'm not really stressing, but because I know the clock is ticking that I need to be packing and leaving for the airport. I'm over here just laughing, having a good time. And also thinking, Grace, you'll be here soon.
Yeah, I will. Just a couple more weeks.
Yeah. That's and you know what I thought about? Your flight arrives the day of the show. I just realized that. I'm like, wait a minute. Grace flies. Wait,
what? I fly in the day before.
You fly in the 22nd. That's the day of the tea. It's the day before.
Of this show.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, no, like our event's the 23rd. Yeah.
But I didn't realize that.
I'm going to have to go live from the airport for my layover or something.
Right. Or sitting at the airport waiting for Sybil, where you at? Oh, girl, I'm asleep. My bad. I'm coming.
Oh, man.
All right. So stroke talk segment. Let me do this real quick. So stroke talks. Let's chat about how cold weather affects a stroke survivor. All right. Let me tell y'all, I have been in pain. My entire left side of my body has been hurting, like just pain. It's been on pins and needles, cold, like just freezing to the touch. And what causes this? So it's an increase of your muscle. Well, I won't say what causes. I'm going to tell you what happens. There's an increase of spasticity or stiffness in your muscles, right? So you have those damaged nerve cells, your nerves are damaged because of a stroke, also affects the muscles. So one of the things that I do, and I just dropped it right here, is I keep a squeezy ball or therapy putty. I still have my therapy putty that I use often. And whenever my hand, because my hand, with the weather cooling, my hand has literally just frozen into place and I can't move it. It's just stuck. Like I'll be doing something and my hand will just, is like this. I end up having to physically move it with my right hand, straighten it out. But I use my little stress ball and I'll just squeeze it more than I usually do to keep those muscles warm so my hand is not so stiff. But the pain, I have not figured out yet, anyway, how to control the pain. Like my body hurts. It's not aches. It's not muscle pain. It's really difficult for me to explain it. I am making a doctor's appointment to follow up to see what's going on because I have not lived in a cooler weather climate since my stroke. My stroke did happen here in the DC area, April of 2021. We moved to San Diego, then we moved to Bahrain. I've noticed some of this before, like if I walk into an air conditioning room and it's cold, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I remove myself from the air conditioning room and I'm fine. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I am going to struggle this winter because my body aches. At night, my left side, my entire left side is stiff. I wake up in the middle of the night and I cannot move. Like I just cannot move the left side of my body. I can't lift my leg. I'm just stuck there. But, me being me, I take it as part of the journey. But I will do a blog post and go into more details about it there. All right. That's it. That's Stroke Talks with Sybil. All right. Our last segment. I think this is what Grace was also talking about earlier. If I can get Grace, you're muted. Can't hear you.
Oh, I was apologizing for mixing it up.
It's okay. So tell me what you thought. Oh, shoot. I forgot to share this with y'all. For fear, go ahead and register. Scan that QR code. You can get your tickets. They're still available, but you better hurry up.
Get your tickets. Hurry, get your tickets.
Because when they gone, they gone.
Yep.
Don't message us talking about please. No.
Don't mess out. I'm flying all the way to DC for this. I want to see y'all.
Right? And it's going to be fun, y'all.
It is. I'm excited.
We're going to have a good time. We're not talking at you. We're talking with you.
That's right.
We're even going to do the wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
So on the wobble, you guys.
I'm going to do the wobble. Girl, I'm going to homecoming. That's where I'm flying out to today. I'm going to one of my daughter's homecoming at her college. And I'm ready, y'all. I'm going to pull out the 1999 Sybil. They're going to be ready. All right. Focus.
All right. What's our tea? MilSpouse tea.
Grace, you said you knew what I was talking about, so go ahead.
Wait, I thought I knew what you were talking about. Okay, I believe we're talking about rank and the stresses it brings as the active member rises in rank, right? And like who feels the stress of it or how it lays out.
Yes.
Okay, you want to ask it in the actual question?
So the actual question is, how do you handle the stress? Do you think there is stress on the spouse as the service member moves up in rank?
So I can only speak for what I've witnessed and what I personally have experienced. And I will say that my husband isn't high enough. I believe that the pressure fully affects me, whereas I've been in volunteer positions or nonprofit positions where I'm alongside spouses whose active member is a general or a sergeant major or whatever.
So time out, Grace.
Yes.
Because, when you say general, some of us who are not Marine, Look,
Okay.
I am learning what all these.
Yeah, I forget that like it's different across.
But I do. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but I do think it's important that when we are talking about just positions within the military, that we people get all in their feelings when you're like, oh well, that's O whatever, that's the E whatever, yada yada yada. But across the branches, things are different. There's different names, so you don't know. But we all understand E5, O6. We all understand that.
So this is like an 08 and 09, the highest of highest you can get, right?
The people that had to go to Quantico.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
These are your high top leaders. So I'm talking about their spouses. I'm not talking about them. This is separate. This is the spouses. This is our lane, right? They do have a heavy load. They're expected to be at place A, B, C, and D. They're expected to mentor a certain, at least from my experience of what I experienced with them, right? They had to mentor certain nonprofits on the base. They had to be involved in certain fundraising events and base events that are reaching out to the military communities. Now, they're not getting paid for these things, right? They're not an additional paycheck. This is just expected because their spouse is in this position. So it becomes a team effort, which is a whole nother topic that I think is interesting in the military.
Yes. And even with when you are the spouse showing up for your service member as they are climbing those ranks. Can I just say it, Grace?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to be real for a moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Because I hear it said often that, oh, the spouse is trying to wear their husband's rank. No, it's maybe in some situations, but in most situations, that spouse is one proud of their service member, and they are putting in the time. And as you were saying, you're expected to show up and do X, Y, and Z.
You are.
I will say, like for my husband is a Navy captain, which is a 06. And I think about all the years that as we were choosing billets, jobs for him to go to, as his wife, there was stress on me because it's like, okay, you know what? How do we make this work for my husband's career and for our family?
Right.
So Grace knows this. Some of you may know this, but those who do not know this, we moved all three of our kids their senior year of high school. Well, guess where that stress lies on? Not necessarily on my husband, but on me. Now, some people would say, well, you chose his career over your kids. No, I didn't. I didn't. We chose our lives, what we strive to do in life, what we have strived, and I say we because I things that my husband does within the military, like I say, oh, we are PCS. Oh, yes, he is the one who does all the work every day. He goes to work up at 4 a.m. in the morning, waking me up because this man, because he works out before he leaves for work. But this man, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to be quiet. But I'm like, you drop everything possible in the morning. But yes, he's the one who's getting up, going to work, working the long hours, yada, 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 yada. But I have been there for every step of the way. I met my husband in college. We met in college. We've been together ever since. But every career move he has made, it has been a family decision.
Yeah, and it has to be. I mean, you're a family unit, and I think a lot of people, they can't divide that, right? Like they want to be like, oh, you're just the spouse and they're the service member. But to be honest, like, do you not realize how much goes around in this background to keep that going? Like there's a lot. And then, there's a saying that's been used in the military of like, they wanted you to have a family, they would have issued you one, right? Like that's been a thing. But like, do you know like how inhumane that sounds? Like these are people who also want to live their life and have a family, You know, they shouldn't not be allowed because they're in the military. And so, and then you turn around and the military is what? Asking for volunteers to run these, run these services, these nonprofits, to be the FRG leaders and what are they? I can't even think of all the names, but all the different positions that are ran. Like, look at the reality. They're ran by military spouses.
Yes.
You know, without pay.
Without pay.
And so you really need us, to be honest, if you're going to keep this dynamic going and keep the spirits up and keep the camaraderie and all these different things, right? Like, spouses are needed.
And I will say, you know, again, just from my personal experience and my perspective, you know, I show up places, and our last duty station in Bahrain, is one of the examples, right? I'm like, I'm in the exchange, minding my business. I'm just shopping. And then I hear, "Hi, ma'am. You ain't talking to me. I don't know you. You're not one of my kids, because I'm looking for someone that my daughter knows, right? Because I hear ma'am." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I work for your husband." And I'm like, "What?" Or as one of the sailors said, "Oh, you're," and this was so funny. They're like, "Oh, you're Captain Jones's wife." And I said, "Who? Whose wife?" Because I'm not thinking, right? I'm just like, my husband is Marcus. Like, what? I'm like, okay, all right. Get it together, Sybil. Get it together. And those are moments that are funny to me, right? Because I'm just out here living my best life. I'm not thinking anything. But I also quickly realized that regardless of what I was thinking, I was now in a different role. And it's like, okay, you put on that hat. Like, there's a hat that you have to. Now, again, some spouses are like, "Oh, you're trying to wear your husband's rank." No. And I'm even like, which we will have this conversation. What does that mean? Wearing your husband's rank. You want me to show up as you were talking about, like 08, 09. You want them to show up as that wife at that time.
Right.
When you need some. But how dare she pull up and park in the parking spot. Sorry, girl, you see, I'm on one on that one.
We gotta make this a full topic.
Because I do think there's a lot of misconceptions there when you get into rank. I was there. In my younger years, I used to think, "Oh, who does she think she is?" But now, after being through the going up the ladder myself, and I say myself as a spouse,
right?
Because again, I'm like, we are doing this together.
Sure.
If I wasn't as supportive, if my husband would have achieved it, what he has achieved, I don't really know, but it makes it so much easier.
That's right, to have the support system.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
But I'm going to say this to all the spouses. There is stress. There is more stress than because I see it so many times, and I've talked to you about this before, Grace, in Facebook groups. When I see it, I'm like, there is more weight as the spouse, as the service member climbs the ranks, and their spouse, who may not, because I'm literally out here just minding my business. I am the wife that's like, from the window. But then I'm like, okay, let me get it together. Let me show up. Let me be, because there's a perception, right? So you have to show up and smile.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go over here. Back it up. There's stress. There's stress that comes along.
Yeah.
And it is a family. In our household, it's a family decision.
Yeah.
I mean, even we've started looking at our next duty station already. I know, Grace. We've only been here for 5 months, but
no, you know what? I'm jealous of that, to be honest, because the Marine Corps doesn't work that way. And I mean, we're past due leaving, and we are leaving, but we still don't have a location. We have a date and no location. So yeah, it's talk about the stress, right? Like the service member, my husband is going to go to recruiting school, and he's going to finish school, and that's what he's doing. Meanwhile, I have to sit here and wait until those hard orders hit so that I can then look for a house and then rent the house and then get all, just all the things. And so yeah, it does, even beyond rank, the position that they're in. What are they doing in the military, right? Because that brings a whole other world of stress.
Yes, and look, we could talk about the stress factor.
Yeah, you can go on for days.
But Grace, I'm gonna tell you where I think you need to come.
Where?
Do you really want me to? You already know where I
know.
think y'all should come. Come. Where do you think? If I'm saying you should come.
If we could, we would. I mean, I guess technically we could for this one. I don't know. The Marine Corps is going to send us where they want to send us.
True. Well, I mean, that's all of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you where.
Yeah. We're up for recruiting duty. So we got 3 years of recruiting duty. We'll see.
I think they have recruiting where I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there.
But
I mean, you get here and then I was like, Grace, I'm sorry.
I know that is so what would happen, honestly.
Like, sorry, we leaving.
Yeah, that's military life.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and
yes,
give us some thumbs up. Tell your friends about us, because y'all, we talk about it. Y'all see, we had a whole gamut of discussion.
We went woo.
We talked about everything.
And we went over.
Yes, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm now gonna go put my clothes in the dryer real quick.
Oh my gosh, you stress me out. Talk about stress.
It's under pressure.
Oh,
but my Uber is ordered, so it's good. I'm good.
All right. You just get those clothes in a suitcase.
And if they're not, I'll just shop when I get there. I have done that before. I need a new wardrobe anyway.
Oh, me too.
So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Problem solved. I'm gonna say Grace said it's okay.
Stop. No, we got a whole live recording to back me up that I did not say that. No, she's like, edit.
Grace, say it's okay. Say those words. It's okay.
Goodbye, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to MilSpouse Conversations. DT. We'll catch y'all.